Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing, is Black Ops 6 just a huge cash grab? Now, I know most of you are going to agree with this, but I want to talk about it today more so than ever, just because obviously today the Squid Games event has come out. It came out with its own new premium event pass, which costs 1,100 COD points, which isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but still, nonetheless, this is something that I don't think should be being paid for whatsoever. I think because the game costs $70 to own anyway, that this is something that should be free content for us as players and should, you know, be for us to enjoy and stuff. But I'm going to talk about it today. I want to talk about the true costs of Black Ops 6 and everything that it costs to own and be able to use in Black Ops 6, and what the real price is when it comes to wanting to play and own every single bit of content there is in Black Ops 6, and discuss, is Black Ops 6 starting to become the COD that is just taking it a little bit too far when it comes to a bit of a cash grab, especially when Black Ops 6 has kind of got its issues at the moment and isn't really the perfect Call of Duty to really be doing this sort of thing right now. But anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to flash a tweet on the screen right now, which kind of runs through the overall costs of every single thing in the game, or at least the main factors of Black Ops 6 that you can own and have, such as content, etc. But here it is. So on your screen right now, I've got a tweet from Charlie Intel that says, $70 base game, which of course is the outright amount you have to pay to own Black Ops 6. Of course, this is a little bit different with Game Pass and PC Pass. Still a monthly subscription, so nonetheless, it's still going to cost you a fair bit of money to own and play Black Ops 6 through those, and would arguably cost more for doing it through that way. But of course, the benefits of those is you get to play other games by Microsoft, etc. But Black Ops 6 itself is $70 base game for absolutely everyone. We're talking multiplayer, zombies, campaign, etc. Then you've got the $30 Black Sale per season, which I'm going to talk about more in a second about Black Sale and kind of the cost of that. But that every season is going to set you back $30 to own the bit of content that is in Black Sale and every single, skin, tier skips, you name it, that you get with Black Sale every season. Then you've got the $20 to $30 in-game bundles. This is the store bundles we're talking about, of course. Some obviously cost less, like $10 to $15, but to own the premium content, the premium store bundles, your Snoop Dogg stuff and all that sort of stuff that comes out, whatever store bundles in there now for the Squid Games event, is going to set you back between $20 to $30 every single time you want to buy it. And those store bundles come out every day, 2 days, maybe 3 days. So that's quite a bit of a cost right there. Then you've got the $10 base battle pass per season. So we're of course talking about the battle pass that pretty much everyone does have every single season. It costs 1,400 COD points, I believe, or 1,100, however much it costs per season to own. Then you've got the new $10 event passes. So of course we've seen that with the Squid Games event, the new premium content events pass, which I don't fully agree with. As much as 1,100 COD points isn't actually a horrible cost, and you do actually get a decent amount for 1,100 COD points, I still think this is something that should be free. And I'm not trying to sit there and say that Activision shouldn't make money and Black Ops 6 should just be free because it's a $70 base game. I do get that Activision wants to make money and are going to try and maximize profits and please investors, you name it. But I do think the costs are starting to get a bit ridiculous. And it also adds here, at the bottom, no real anti-cheat and a broken game. Activision has lost their minds, which I kind of agree with here. This is what I'm talking about with Black Ops 6. Because I think Black Ops 6 is one of the... Not one of the best Call of Duties to be doing this sort of thing in, where we're adding more and more monetization as we go throughout the year. And who knows how much more is planned throughout the year when it comes to monetization here in Black Ops 6. But yeah, it's genuinely insane to see the amount of things you have to pay for in order to be able to own and play with every single bit of content there is to offer in Black Ops 6. And the argument would actually be, when you buy Black Ops 6, do you actually get anything more than the base game without having to have some sort of monetization in order to be able to continue to own and get more content in Black Ops 6? Of course, all of us have the COD points that you get pretty much every season to be able to buy the battle pass. If you don't, of course, you have to buy it outright, then build up the COD points to then be able to get the battle pass every single season. So in essence, it is technically free, but you still have to buy it in the first place to actually be able to get the battle pass per season. So I would take that off the list. I don't think technically it is a cost of $10 per season for every person to own the battle pass. I would essentially say it's $10 one time, and then you get to be able to own the battle pass over and over again. The new $10 event passes, again, something I don't agree with. I just don't see the costs of this being worth it. How is it reasonable to be paying $10 to $15 every single event now, possibly, for content that arguably was free in MW3? And I'm going to flash a tweet on the screen here which talks about this. It says, it's Charlie Into again saying, it is genuinely wild to see Sledgehammer Games deliver weekly challenges, with free rewards, several events with free blueprints, free camos, and more to earn with MW3. Like, this is what I was saying about MW3 and why I appreciated MW3 so much. There were so many events, so many things you could earn. Every single season, or every single event, there was free stuff, new camos, new attachments. It made your weapons turn into something different. All completely free. Now, here in Black Ops 6, we're having a paid event passes, paid Black Cell XP boost, and paid Black Cell bonuses in events. Like, they're making you buy stuff to even get, like, more bonuses in XP, just more content and stuff. And I don't agree with this. I think the monetization is finally starting to get a bit out of hand when it comes to Black Ops 6. And like the other issue I have with this, like with the amount of monetization going on, like I said, the store bundles thing I've spoken about for years. Like, I don't think the price of store bundles is the right price, right? We went from Black Ops 2, right? I'm gonna go all the way back to Black Ops 2, where like a bacon camo and animated camos even back then were $2 or £2. How can they justify the prices that we are paying now for virtual stuff, right? This doesn't cost them really anything to make. Of course, you know, you have to pay the staff and they have to buy the equipment and stuff to make the game, etc. But realistically, this is stuff that they're going to have for years and years and use it over and over and over again. The same people that they pay every single year a salary to make this content. You know, the costs are there, of course. But does it really justify having to pay $15 or $20, $30 for in-game store bundles for a virtual weapon that, yeah, might shoot a tracer round, or you might be able to look like Snoop Dogg, which you can't really see yourself unless you're playing like third person or something? I can't agree with the price. I think the prices of stuff in Call of Duty is just far too much for a game that you do have to pay for. This isn't like playing Fortnite or some free-to-play battle royale that's out right now. This is a $70 base game. Of course, these prices are the same for the people who play Warzone. I think there needs to be something like in the future when it comes to owning Black Ops 6 or just in Call of Duty in general. Why is there not a thing right now? Of course, I understand why there isn't a thing, because Activision doesn't, wants to maximize profits, what makes the most money as possible. I feel like owning the base Call of Duty game for $70 should entitle you to a huge discount to store bundles, event passes, battle passes, you name it. I can't see why that shouldn't be a thing. If you pay $70 for the base game, why are you not entitled to a discount when it comes to store bundles than that? Like reducing the prices by at least half or something like that. And even then, I still don't think the prices of the stuff is genuinely worth even paying like $15 for the maximum like bundles and stuff. But at the end of the day, the issue we have is Activision is going to continue to do this because people do buy it, people do spend on it, and because people do buy it, they see that people are spending on it. They're going to continue to do it. That to them shows that people do actually want to do this and want the content and will pay that price for that content. And I just, it's never going to change, unfortunately. Charlie Intel here with another tweet saying, as a reminder, do not expect any anti-cheat updates in today's Call of Duty patch. Activision will claim they have updates for Season 2 and Season 3, which is at least 25 days away still. But today's update focus is adding more microtransactions with the Event Pass. And that's the issue I have as well on top of this. This is a game that needs fixing. This is a game that has a huge cheating issue. This is a game that has many broken issues with the multiplayer itself, with rank play. Like, there's things like you get a loss in free-for-all all the time. There's so many broken aspects to Black Ops 6 outside of just the cheating. And that, of course, there's skill-based matchmaking as well, which people absolutely hate and ruins Black Ops 6 as well. And they're just ignoring that almost, and they're focusing more on adding as much monetization to Black Ops 6 as humanly possible to get as much as they can out of people. And the problem is, if this event goes the way that they're hoping, that people do buy this 1,100 COD point event pass, that's it, people. We are no longer going to get really good premium content in Black Ops 6 for free. It's going to cost us every single event. That will be every single event from now on, and that will take its course into the next Call of Duty and the Call of Duty after that, and it's going to set a bad precedent. And by that time, Activision will come up with some new idea to make more money. How far off are we to eventually them being like, these new maps that we give you for free, we're going to go back to making you pay for them. Like, how far away are we from that? Because I think it's starting to become a bit too far now. Like, I already thought it was enough in the first place. It's starting to get just absolutely ridiculous with monetization in Black Ops 6 and just Call of Duty in general. But you guys let me know down below, what do you think about Black Ops 6? Do you think Black Ops 6 is just a huge cash grab at this point? They're not fixing the issues that we are talking about every single day. They're waiting for the next season to even be able to do that. But they can, release a new event with a new bundle, new store bundles, new event pass, and just all these microtransactions, but not fixing the main issues in the game. You guys let me know down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.